Good morning, everybody. Thought I'd come on live, be a little bit spontaneous today for the weekly insights and guidance. I'm Sara Perry, psychic medium, entrepreneur, and I am coming to you live from a little town called Palomares, or little village in Spain. If you would like to tune in today, that would be great. If you don't, then you can always watch this later. I'm going to be looking at the weekly insight of what's coming in. We've got a new moon today. Yeah, loving new moons because we can just get that new energy out there, new ideas, new inspirations, and I'm really feeling that today. Today for me is the beginning, I feel, of a detox coming, and if anybody would care to join me in that, then that would be fabulous. I'm detoxing quite easily with just a lot of sweat right now because it's very, very hot here. So to all my hot friends, you know how I feel. So I'm going to be looking at the cards. If anybody has got a question that they would like to ask, then fantastic. If you are watching this after the live, then obviously I won't get the question, but you are welcome to book in for a reading with me at www.saraperrypsychic.co.uk. I'm not quite sure where the camera is on here. I think it's over there. Is it over there? I don't know. I think I've turned my iPad around. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at the moment. So let's kick off with the first card, and I'm going to be using my sand cards, my oracle cards, my heart cards, and the vice versa cards, which are not designed by me but the others are. Oh, and also the answer cards this week to give us some insight. So the first card is inspiration. The sand card I have for all of us. It is summer, so it's good to use these cards, isn't it? Belief in one's greatness will accelerate the desire. Now, I feel the message this week, and has been for a long time, is to focus on what you really love, what you really want, what you're passionate, hi Lynn, what you're passionate about, and just go for it. And that is what I decided when I got up this morning. I thought, you know what? Whatever, I'm just going to do what I want to do. So, aspirations. What are your aspirations? I only said inspiration then, didn't I? What do you aspire to be? What did you aspire to be when you were growing up? What do you still aspire to be, or have you stopped aspiring? Do you not think it's time to start one more time? We are coming into the part of the year now where things are going to start regrowing, start coming, shoots of hope and dreams, desires starting to come back up again. Everything has been in lockdown and things will start being brought back and restructured. Now, I do, and I still believe there will be a little bit of a pitfall around October, and I always get October the 6th that something is going to happen. Maybe it is another lockdown, or maybe it is another virus. I don't know, but something important I feel is going to happen around that date, and it is linked to 1976, which was information I channeled through spirit. So if you want to look up what was going on in 1976, then please do. There probably was quite a lot going on. So this is why it's so important now to focus on what you want. Now, even if we do take a backward step and we end up back locked down, you've already been there before, so you know what you can use the time for. If you were somebody that didn't do anything during that time, or felt completely lost and spent the whole time thinking, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, now you can go, oh good, and actually start being inspired by it and think, yeah, I've got a bit of time now to do things. Okay, most of us who obviously were not ill did survive through that period, and we still are, and we're still going strong, many of us. So it's time to grab hold of that strength, step into our power, and start moving towards what our real dreams are. So let go of investing in negative energy in anybody else who is being fearful or scarce or whatever. Just focus on what you have to do, protect your own well-being, your health, and your happiness, and step onto a path of joy. And how do you do that? You listen to what your heart is saying, and your heart says, oh, I want this on my soul, and it will shine a light forwards for you. And as you follow that heart calling, you will start clearing the way in your mind particularly. Right, okay, and this is interesting because I've got the answer card is the heart and sensibility. It's how, which area do we use our senses this week, and it is our heart, not our head. Now, that could be not such great advice or guidance for some of you, because sometimes when we listen to our heart we get overwhelmed by emotion, and I don't mean that. I mean listen to what your heart tells you. Your heart doesn't lie, okay? Your heart will always tell you the truth, guys. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, just get yourself grounded, take some time, go outside if you can, obviously with a mask on, and just connect with the trees, the natural nature, the beauty of nature, and just allow your heart to speak to you. And it doesn't lie. Just take away, detach a little bit from that need or that desperation that overwhelms us of like, I don't want to be alone, I'm afraid, I can't do it on my own. Okay, you can. Everybody has the power of choice. We have the power over our minds, unless obviously there's something wrong there. So make use of it while you can. Now, love this week, I feel there's going to be a few angry people still around. Oh God, if you're feeling angry, let go of it, okay? I feel there's a choice to make, all right? This is choosing heart. I don't know if these are coming up back to front on your screen, but they're on mine. This is showing that you have more than one option, but I also feel it's time to make a choice. And I feel like maybe you're being pushed in to make a choice, some of you. Maybe you're feeling you've got to make the choice. I mean, there does feel a bit pressure there, but you're a bit angry about it. Or something is stopping you making a choice, or the right choice for you, or listening to your heart because of something that's happened in the past. So clear all of that and just look at what's happening now. Look at the facts. Put these two things, they don't necessarily have to be people. There could be two loves in your life where work is concerned, but it's reflecting on your relationships, okay? Everything is connected. Everything is part of the same whole. And if one area is lacking, it may pull down on another area, okay? Maybe that's what's blocking. Maybe it's your anger that is blocking you. But this guy, look, he's holding on to the key here. He can unlock that. He can let go of the past anger, the past hate. Try and look from a place of neutral from now on, okay? And just decide, okay, right, I'm just going to take away everything that's happened, and look at where I am now, what I know, what I've learned, and what's been going on, and then let's take it from there and move on. All right, Winnie, are you joining us today? Yep, I think you've got caught there. Hang on. Yeah, let go. Let go of your claw. That'll be all right. No. Doesn't mean to fight me. Okay. Nuts. But anger and holding on to negatives is what will block you from making important decisions in your life, or actually seeing what you really want, because again, that's the emotion taking over, or the triggers of something which block the way forwards. Right. Are you going to be quiet? Okay, I think we might lose that scratching post in a minute. Okay, so the 3 oracle cards I've got this week. Inspiration, the light bulb. Maybe some of you are going to have a light bulb moment about something. And again, I've got relationships. So I feel like relationships are going to be important this week. Who you spend time with. Who you invest in. Who's important in your life. If you're investing in people that give you nothing back, and I don't mean that you make friends or you go out with someone because you want something back from them, but there needs to be a natural balance that you are getting, you know, what there is something worthwhile from it. If you're the one that's always giving, always fixing, and always making things happen, then the other person doesn't have a chance. Okay, so there's like a light bulb moment this week. It could be inspiration of like how to make things work. Again, what's really in your heart? Maybe you need to make a choice. Maybe you're realizing the anger you've been holding on that's stopping things happening. Big change of pattern. All right, this feels like a big change this week, massive. And I think if you listen to what your original dream was, what your aspirations, what do you want to get in the end, what is the achievement, what's the overall goal, it's going to be a lot easier. And then suddenly you'll be inspired and go, oh my God, you know, what have I been doing? Or okay, so this could be a really big changeable week. Now let's look at the vice versa cards. And we've got the 4 of Wands, which is showing absolute balance and happiness. These are 2 people having a wonderful time and celebrating. And I feel that's what you need to be looking at. looking at the positives, not holding on to the negatives, finding where the balance is. You know, when we argue or we, you know, something happens, we can just, all we do is remember that time. And it's like, how can we get past it? You can get past it. You just let go of it. It's what happens. People do things because they react in a moment. Maybe they're fearful. Maybe they're just angry themselves and you're the trigger. Try and look at things in a more balanced and perspective way and look at the joy. Even if you've fallen out with somebody or you've had a rift somewhere in a job or something has happened, don't look at it all as bad. Even if something hasn't worked out in the last 6 months, you've learned something. There's always a positive, all right? So look at the joys of that. Now, I've got the victory card as well. So this is showing that, you know, everything is working out. Everything is in the right way. Look, and if you're thinking about, I get the sense somebody's worried about maybe some upcoming nuptials or, you know, a marriage, or maybe they've said yes to something and they don't really want to do it, or there's some big commitment. But I feel like it is going to be victorious. It's just fear that is coming up. It could be that you've got back with somebody, like I said, that it's, you know, you've reunited with somebody, someone comes back this week and you're questioning, do I go back because of what happened? But I just get the sense that, you know, if your heart is drawing you towards that to explore it, then do so, okay? And it doesn't mean, it's not desperation, okay? So you need to really detach from that and what that is. Now, next card is the King of Swords, but we've got him on the reverse side. And I feel like when you're having to, you know, when you may be having to make a decision, or you're trying to decide what you want to do with your life, or what's the best thing to do right now, because some of you may really be in a stagnant phase, or like ready for change, but really just not being able to grab hold of what it is or decide what to do. It's like no one is really helping you, because I feel like the answer is in your heart. And if it's in your heart, then work on your heart chakra. Wear green. Do things you love. Anything that you love. You know, do something that makes you laugh or smile. Be around people that make you laugh or smile. It feels like whatever you're seeing right now, for many of you in front of you, or, you know, the fear that's coming in, maybe it's just that, you know, the legislation's changed about having to wear masks or do that. You know, a lot of people are angry about that. But at the end of the day, you can look at that, you know, you can be angry and you can feel fearful or, you know, out of control, because this guy's got his back turned and he's like, I am, you know, it's like almost like you're dealing with this big saucer or something. You know, it's how you view it. And I think that's what's happening, is you're seeing everything is mentally a struggle right this week. Now, remember, some of these readings don't resonate with everybody. So, you know, maybe this isn't you. Maybe you've let go of all that and you're really following your heart. Then fabulous, because there is victory here. And I feel like if you start listening to yourself and trusting yourself from now on, you will succeed. And this could be a really, really positive, productive week. So watch your mindset. Focus on your heart chakra and start thinking positive thoughts, because you have the ability to do that, okay? That's the one thing you have control of right now, is how you think about something, what you focus on during the day. You focusing on somebody or something that's been negative. If it's gone, it's done. Who cares? It's not important. Okay, I'm going to just pull a card for each of the horoscopes, just because I can, because I like to change things up, you know. You know, I do my best to be consistent, and it just goes wrong, because I am very spontaneous. So I'm just going to like pull a card for each of the sun signs. So new beginnings today. Start, really, really make a list of your aspirations, what your dreams. This is a good time to put it out to the universe. New beginnings. Okay. What do you want? No. Oh my God. Just get up on the top. That's all right. If you see Winnie hanging off the back there. Hi, Shelley. Right, okay. I'm just like the things, the cards are flying everywhere. Like, do you want to get up there now? Yeah. No, I don't want to be hit. That's it. Just sit nice. No. Say hello. to the customer. This is what I have to deal with every day. Yeah. I saved this. Great. No. Do you want a card? Do you want to pick one? That one, okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to look at all the sun signs quickly for the week. If you've got a question, you want to ask a quick question, do. I'm just like picking a card. She'll settle down in a minute. She's broken this. Absolutely broken it. They say the animals are like their owners, don't they? Love her. Okay, let's look at Aries. Okay, this is good. There's a lot of energy in Aries at the moment. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not going to pretend to be either. But I know there's a lot of fire around, guys. And I do keep picking up on volcanoes and things, but I don't want to scare anyone. But it just feels like something's about to erupt. So I don't know if there is going to be something that goes off, but do remember this. If something does happen and you see it in the news, then that was me. I predicted it. Okay, so Aries, we've got this card for you. It is the Five of Swords, and it is the front. The right way? What? Do you not agree with that? Just don't like it. And this is showing that you've won the battle. I don't feel you have to battle anymore. This is like, stop fighting. Use your power in a calm, productive way. This person is already on the floor. You don't need to bring them down anymore. So going back to these cards, originally holding on to this anger of past stuff. You don't need to. You can rise above that. This guy is standing up there, or is it a... Yeah, it's a guy. You know, and he's like, yeah, I'm ready to move on now. And the defeat has happened. You know, you don't need to continue battle. So I feel like this week, Aries, just stop battling, all right? Stop fighting so much. Be still. Listen to your heart and see what it says to you. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Hi, Tracy. How are you? Right. Okay, Aries, that's it. Done. What we got here? Someone downstairs in my kitchen, I think. Something going on. Very freaky. Right, I've just had like a complete brain freeze then. Who's next? Taurus. Okay. Hello, Taurus. Anyone Taurus there, please do a little wave. We have got the 10 of Cups, and it is in the Versa, the reverse position. That was the other one. Look, that was better, wasn't it? You were scared that. No. This, I feel, is a time to go within. The darkness is like, it's almost like it's still shining a light, and 10 of Cups is a really, really positive card to have. It's all about fulfillment. It's all about, you know, following your dreams. It's about that overwhelming sense of just happiness and joy. Gee, Sam, yeah, memory loss. Yeah, I know. I think it's the age thing, trust me. Probably too much coffee as well. But this is showing that through the darkness, something is coming out. And I feel like even if you still are questioning or exploring, or you're still sort of like almost, I can see like Taurus sort of going, when am I going to find a door that I can open? When am I going to like get some light into this situation? And then suddenly, buff, and it's rising up there, but it's going to be so much better. And I feel like this week you're going to get some inspiration. You may get some connection with spirit. You may have a really, really important dream. Make sure you have a piece of paper by your bed and write everything down. And again, be aspirational and let go of the fear of wanting more. You can have as much as you want, guys. You know, if you want the big palace in the sun, have the big palace in the sun. I'm good. You'll come round to my house after. Can't wait. Right. Gemini. So come here. I haven't done this for so long, like gone through the sun signs. I can't actually remember them in order anymore. That's terrible, isn't it? Right, okay, Karma. Wheel of Fortune. It's how I always see this. But I feel like this is out of our hands. This person here, whoever that is, weird woman, is holding on to that wheel. Ah, Shelley. Was that a message for you then? Be big! Be big, expand. Okay, so Geminis, I feel like you're questioning who's in charge. This to me is saying this week you're questioning, you know, do I take control? Do I not take control? But actually someone else has that wheel. Things are turning in your favor. You don't have to push anymore. Again, there's this sense that you're wanting to question everything. You're wanting to find the answers. You feel like maybe you've got to fix something. You've got to make a decision. Go back to this card of making a choice. Which one do I do? I feel like it's almost for you, it is listen to your heart, and then something will happen. Something will transpire. Whatever goes around comes around, guys, all right? And some things are out of our hands. We can push and push and push. But if it's not divine timing, it's not going to happen. All right? So just step back. Detach a little bit. Look at what you're facing. And allow things to take place. These two people, whatever they are, I don't know who they are really, they're very strange creatures, are staring at each other, and it's like one's waiting for the other one to make the move, but actually you don't have to wait. Just allow it to transpire, and it will just start moving. Something is happening behind the scenes. That's what I feel for you, Geminis. Okay. Cancer. I know so many Cancers. Hello, Cancers, if anybody is watching. Okay, lots and lots of things to think about this week. I feel this is going to be an inspirational week for you. I feel like maybe there's some extra money coming. That would be really cool. You've got more things. I mean, this guy's juggling, but it's infinite possibilities, right? He hasn't quite got it yet that the ship is coming in. Do you know what I mean? He's still questioning. He's still throwing things around. There's still a lot of ideas, but I do feel like there could be more money to play with this week. I don't know why. I feel like suddenly a bit of luck could happen around Thursday time. I don't know why I'm getting 6 p.m, but it seems to be important for somebody out there. But it just feels like there's a lot to be grateful for as well. There's more to play with than you realised. And maybe you've got more than one option. But I do feel the ship is coming in. You don't have to worry. And I don't feel like this guy is worrying at the moment. All right. Hi, Julia. How are you? I feel like I haven't spoken to anyone for ages. So look at the infinite possibilities this week. Look at what you could achieve with maybe just one coin. What could you do with that one idea? And how many options could you have? How many perspectives could you have? All right. Because I feel like this is about, again, being inspirational this week, allowing yourself to listen to your heart and just play a little bit. Okay. So look beyond. Okay. It seems to be a big message for everybody. Is look a bit further than you need. Okay. Leo. All right. Again, things could look like there's a loss here, that you've lost a lot of things. Things have, you know, that you're just walking in endless darkness, but I feel that something's already grown. Look, this rose is up. Even though, you know, you've lost a lot, maybe you lost a lot of weight. And we don't want to lose weight, because if we lose weight, we want to look for it, okay? We shed weight. Okay, but maybe you feel like there's loss. Maybe you just feel like there's nothing, there's no sun coming up, that you just want to hide away. I'm getting this sense, Leos, maybe just feeling a bit like you're going through a grieving process even. Some of you actually may be grieving. But I feel like mainly this is about grieving yourself. You're grieving who you were. Just let go of it. Don't focus on that side and the darkness. If you turn around, there's this beautiful rose come up. There's passion there. Everything has been taken away so that you can focus on your heart's desire. Again, going back to the heart card, using your senses, using that, all right? So turn around, look at it from a different position, and you'll realise that actually, I'm not going to turn around because that's still a bit depressing. But, you know, actually you'll see something beautiful growing amidst all those tears. All right, or sadness that maybe, I mean, maybe it's everyone else being sad, you know, because that can create a lot of sadness ourselves, can't it? Okay, right. I don't know what I'm doing. Virgo. Hello, this is a beautiful card. This is such an expansive card for you. 3 of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful card. Either way, this is gorgeous, this card. I feel like you're shutting out what you don't want. You're already there, guys. There's no point. I feel like you've passed go, and you're collecting the £400, not the 200. Next week, you'll be on the 600, you know. You now know what you have to let go of, and I feel like you've already done it, and you're realising that actually your world hasn't fallen apart because you've detached from certain people. So this is showing me that Virgo are on the up, that this is quite a good, positive week for you. I feel like you can put something into action. There could be new work opportunities coming in as well, or you having some great ideas to expand a business. It may mean, again, leaving certain things behind, or giving somebody else the managerial skills, or taking control, restructuring, because you need to focus on this one thing. But I feel like, these things will still grow. It doesn't matter. You're just expanding. You're not losing out, okay? So anybody that, Virgos, you are thinking a bit like, oh, I don't know, just do it, yeah? Just get on with it, because there is so much. Look at all this expansive area, so much to build upon. And this idea that's in front, floating around, is a really balanced one. It's got everything. It's got all the elements and it's working. Go for it, Virgo. Leo, no, Libra. Hello, Libra. Okay, so what you can make out of so little, Libra, I feel it's something bouncing around for you this week that is quite exciting, and it is starting again. It's like taking something that's old and rotten, or it's dilapidated or broken down or whatever, and turning it into a gold mine. There could be an amazing project that starts up this week, or an idea that comes to mind. Remember, if you were watching at the beginning, and I can't find the cards now, hang on here, we had the light bulb moment. And maybe you've been working on something that hasn't really worked out, and it's not really been fruitful, prosperous, and then suddenly you find another way of doing it, and you realize that actually, although something looks like it's not going to work, actually it could be a gold mine. You could find the perfect house, the perfect building, the perfect opportunity to turn around, but it feels like rags to riches this week for you. And you've got what it takes to put it in there. It may not just be, financially. It could be you just got the resources and the skills, and and you just see that perfect opportunity and you go for it. So Libra, this is a real, we had victory, remember, for the main reading. So I would go for it. Don't question it. Do not question it. Right, I don't know what I'm doing now. Hello. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, Scorpio. This is me. Hello. Lots of people with swords in their back. Okay, Ten of Swords. This always looks like a really daunting card, but to me, this is like you're done. Right? This week, you're done. You've had enough. Something is ended. Right? This is really the end of a cycle this week. Why do I keep getting the number 6? I keep getting the number 6 every time. October the 6th. Please, everyone, just write that number down, that date, because it is being given to me over and over again. I feel like now. This guy is watching this person with all the swords in it, and I feel like he's a projection of himself. So he's looking at it and he's going, that's my shell. That's my armour. There's so many people tried to hurt me. There's so many people tried to get to me, but all it was this outer shell. I'm still sitting here. I'm still, my soul, they can't hurt me, my soul, my thoughts, my freedom. I'm still alive. But that's the old me, and that doesn't matter, because that's what people did then, but they don't do it now, because he sat there, bare chest, he's cool. I'm not sure he's that great looking, but does anyone want him? He, I just feel like he's realising that it's like sticks and stones can break my bones, but names can never hurt me. It's that kind of, what you allow to get to you will, and he's not in it. You know what I mean? He's not feeling it the way he did. He's just, it's like when, this is how I see when people pass on, that it's just the body that is buried. It's not the soul. The soul still lives on. The dreams still live on, whatever. You can break down everything. You can try and pull me down, but I'm going to still rise up. And I feel Scorpios this week is a really good week. Okay. Good. Go for it. I felt that this morning. Felt really positive. So we're going for it. Okay, so for Sagittarius. Oh, lots of money. Do you want some cash? Okay, I feel this, Sagittarius, this is time for you to reap rewards, but it's like the inheritance from from the universe, from your guides. There are going to be opportunities for you to land yourself into, and I'm using the words land yourself because for some reason this is about you understanding where to plant your seeds and where to ground yourself. If you ground your energy in the right place of investment, you will get the rewards. I feel like signs are going to be given to you this week to show you exactly where to reap your fortune. All right. You may hear from somebody from the past. It could be an old guide. It could be a past life, anything, or some kind of soul connection. But I feel like this has been waiting for you for a long time. There's going to be a lot of loyalty shown to you. If you look for the support, I feel like you're going to get it this week, and you could get it from somebody who is a lot older, who maybe you wouldn't take advice from because you think, oh, well, they're a bit old now, you know, they're not really, you know, lost their mind sort of thing. I hope people don't think that about me because I've already lost my mind, so it's a bit bloody late, isn't it? But there you go. This is a very fortunate week for you. I feel like you know, something good could come in. Maybe you're waiting for some kind of payout, or, you know, maybe something is going to be dealt with. But whatever is there for you is meant for you. So accept it. That's what I'm telling somebody to do it. Don't question why, because you could be, you know, bequeath something that you didn't realise. Exciting, wouldn't it? Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, you are the magician. Are you? Are you not the magician, or are you? Yes, you are. I with this card, because this is on the reverse, and this is why how I'm reading this, because that would be the other way. It's like you're going, look at me, look how skillful I am, I'm wonderful. This is almost like you're using your skills secretly, or you're honing them and you're working with them and you're creating something behind closed doors. I feel like you're secretly using your energy and putting it out there and projecting and manifesting. Not everybody needs to know, and actually you don't have to shout it out. I mean, I'm not saying don't be confident or assertive. It's more about just knowing what you have and just working quietly away and just keep meditating and putting it out there. I feel like you've got to bring in an extra skill this week. It's going higher than you've ever been before. And I feel this is the trust skill. We all have this skill if we would like to connect with it, but it's whether we know how to use it. We can say, I trust, but do you really? And I feel like this week is going to be about that. And I get the sense you could be called upon to help in some way, or on a spiritual level, and be questioning whether you can do it. You could be given an offer of a job role or a project, and you're thinking, oh my God, I've really wanted to do this, but oh my God, can I actually do this? It's very different. You can, okay? You have got what it takes. The reason it's come to you is because you have, all right? Aquarius. Come on, talk to me. She's gone to sleep now, no? Should I poke her? Hello. Oh, sorry. You're going to fall off. You are. Smack me in a minute. Okay. It's not animal cruelty. You want to see what she does to me in the morning. She's a biter. Right, okay. This is for Aquarius. I feel like this is like a detached view of things, where your energy is. I get the sense that you are growing this week because he's looking down on a village. He's like taller than the village. He's looking at the whole perspective, and he's questioning where to put his money. Where does he put his energy? Where does he invest best? And I feel like you're going to get a clear view this week of what needs to be done. Where, you know, if you're maybe doing up a house or you're working on a project, what areas need fixing? What areas do you need to focus on this week? Because you're going to see it as a whole and realize that actually there's parts that don't need anything. You thought they did, and for a week you might have been thinking, oh my God, there's so much to do, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm not sure where to start, my head's all afuzz. And then suddenly you step back, but you rise above all this other stuff, all these the noise in your head, all the angst around you, all the influences, and realize that, you know, actually this is actually not that big a deal, and that's the only area that needs solving. That is it. So this could just be something in your mind. It could be what you're giving to others, what you're being, you know, giving responsibility to, what you're taking on. All right. So rise above. That's what I'm going to say. Rise above it. Be tall, be powerful, and realize that you have got this. You've got the world in your hands and you can do whatever you want, but not everything needs your attention straight away. Some areas are done. All right. So just let them go, or they'll just solve themselves. Some people can look after their own stuff. You know, it's not your burden to carry. Right, so Pisces, lovely card. Oh, we've lost the cat. Okay, this is the Lover's card, and obviously this is choices, decisions to make within a relationship, but also about being honest and true. And I feel like this week relationships could be a big issue within work or love, and about really being honest and true to yourself. Now, the original reading was about following your heart and listening to your heart, and we did have relationships and we did have choices, and I feel for you this is about honoring who you are, bearing your soul, putting it out there on the table and saying, this is what I believe, this is what my truth is. And either you love me for that, or you just walk away, because actually I'm not going to be anyone else but me, you know? And I just feel it will be victorious. We had the victory card earlier. We had inspiration. Maybe you've never spoken out before. Maybe you've never said what you really feel because you're afraid that the person wouldn't love you as much. If someone loves you, they will love you. Everything, warts and all. If it's a soul connection, it isn't going anywhere. So what are you worried about walking away? It'll follow you, trust me. Even when someone's passed over, the soul connection's still there somewhere, all right? So really bare your soul. I feel it will, you know, if you show your true colours, if you show your true self and don't feel like you have to put on a show to get someone to love you, then you're really going to know if someone loves you. And if they don't, then what was the point? Okay, so if anyone wants a reading from me, a private reading, anyone's got a quick question, I'll answer it, but then I really want to get back to some stuff because I've got some fun creative ideas going on. And readings, www.saraperrypsychic.co.uk. If you'd like a party, we can do Skype parties as well as one-to-one. If you'd like to get involved in some kind of retreat or workshop with me, then do get in touch. I'm going to be doing psychic art workshops, abundance, you know, basically change your life workshops, really. If you want to be happy, come to my house. Now, I just want to share this with you because I was playing around with some psychic art today, and I've been working with like automatic writing and stuff. So I first got this picture, which was quite interesting. Anyone make any of that? Actually, that was a word, believe it or not. But then I got him. Does anyone know who he is? Because I said, here's my guide. And that's what I got. And I literally just let the pencil start drawing. Never done it before, but thought I'd just have a go. Didn't have a picture in my head at all. Just let it happen. So it is possible. Anybody know this man? Anyone would like to talk to me? I did have an idea who it was. In fact, Sean went, oh, that's... So if you do see that, anything, please do answer. Answers on a postcard, please. Closing date is today. So if anybody would like to get into some psychic art or learn to do some spiritual art, this is something I'm working on at the moment, then, you know, do get in touch. Small groups, large groups, stay-overs, camps, whatever you want. We can create something around you if you've got a group of people. If you're in Spain, obviously, if you're local, or to come out to you if we can, although that's a little bit less easy, but I can do online stuff as well. All right, if you'd like to learn to do some painting on an intuitional side, everyone can be an artist, okay, in some way. That's my belief, and it's very therapeutic. It's got me through some really tough times. So anyone got a quick question before I go, or anybody know who that picture was? I'm going to put it up on Facebook in a minute, see if anyone knows. Anybody? Everyone's scared now, look. You scared? Okay. Someone might be writing, but I'm going to give it a little bit of go, and then I'm going to sign off for the day. And remember, if you'd like a private reading, just go to my website, www.saraperrypsychic. Ah, Jackie. Okay. saraperrypsychic.com. Some stuff is actually still being uploaded. Love. What a shot. Okay. Okay, so I've got this card. And I don't read cards the way other people may do. Okay, so if you are a reader and you're thinking, oh, I don't mean that. I use these as like diving boards to spirit and connection with spirit. But this is one card I got for you, Jackie. And I feel like you're starting to hold your own. It's almost like, I'm okay. I know exactly what I've got. I know what I want. I've got exactly what I need in my hands. And it's like this long, it's the rod of knowledge, right? It's the wand with everything, all the aspects of the relationship you want. And you're looking at all these other things. And I feel like they're not quite up to par. Nothing is really quite hitting the mark just yet. Because I feel like your sights have gone higher over the last few days and weeks. And it's funny, it's the number 7, because I was just about to say 7, like almost like the last 7 months even. You have raised your expectations now. And if you were to meet with the past and you were to reunite, you would have changed your whole attitude. And I think you know who I mean. Okay, I'll answer in a minute, Shelley. That you would be different. And I feel like you have to just filter out any dark feelings or any heavy feelings, okay? Maybe dark feelings is a little bit heavy. But you know what I mean? It's like, just really, really lighten everything now, because you do know what you want and you are clear. And I think that you will make it very clear if you, whatever you come across. But I feel like there's more than one option coming in, and suddenly these doors are going to start pinging open where you least expect it. And they are linked to work areas as well. So when the work areas open up, then the other things start working out. And it's also to do with you passing go and getting £400, and you're just feeling more confident and more self-assured, and you're just done. I mean, you're Scorpio, right? And I get that feeling. Obviously, we know each other quite well, but there's that sense of you're done. You know, I'm done with this now. I know what I want. Either do it or don't, okay? And I picked up the High Priestess card for you as well. It's like, you've got all the answers. You know exactly what you want, and now you don't need to do anything, you know? And I think there's this, I feel like you're going to open the door to the past. Definitely. It is going to come back, and it's going to come back when you least expect it, but you will handle it very, very differently, because there's going to be more options. And suddenly it's like, well, okay, I'm going to stick you there now along with all the others, because originally you were up there in my hand, but now you're sort of over there and I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so just watch this space. It's not over yet till the fat lady sings. Right, Shelley. Shelley. Looking forward to swimming, I tell you. I've been really busy this week, that's why I haven't got to chat to you, but I was thinking maybe we if we don't have time when I come over for swimming, we could Skype or something and just chat about what we were talking about. So I've had a few other ideas. Oh my God, could you imagine what that could be? Okay, I'm just picking up a lot of ideas in you. Have you got a granddad in spirit? Because there's somebody like I've just got like a strong man, but he feels like a warrior around you. You are, you know, you're strong. Bless you, Jackie. There's such a fighter in you, and I feel like you're just about ready to burst. There's so much love in you as well. I love your energy. But there's somebody sort of almost like charging, like this warrior energy charging through and pushing you forwards at the moment. And I just feel like you just want to, like, it's going to sound really weird, spread your seeds, you know, just go, whoa, there's that tree, let's get all this going. And you're just in it at the moment, and it's so exciting, and it really has, you know, it's reflecting out onto a lot of people, and it's doing an awful lot of good. So never question that, because I do get the sense that sometimes you can drop right down, and people don't see that side of you very often. And I can see you really overthinking things and sort of going into, you know, did I do that right? Did I play that right? You're not someone that comes across as self-conscious. You come across really confident, but I do feel there's a sense of you hide certain things inside you, and there is this like little girl that I don't know what happened when you were a little girl, but I just, oh, bless, it's so just this little girl going, please like me. You know what I mean? I really want to be liked, and I've got such a big heart, and I really want to share it. And I just feel like someone came along and went poof like that, and I stamped it right out. And you've been sort of struggling with that ever since, and it's still there, although you are very positive, and it will always win, trust me. But I've got here the Knight of Wands, which is showing a big shift. Okay, this is movement, fast movement, and I feel like this is, he's on the unicorn as well, which is great. So there could be a massive shift. I don't know, I see you moving things around in the house and making room for other things and starting to add things on, accommodating. That's what it's saying. You're accommodating space for new areas, and I can see you mapping it out. You're literally making a plan and make like a piece of paper, and you're going, right, well, if we do this, if we do that, and it's all really, really fast. And I actually think you're channeling something quite strong. It's just coming through you, and you're just like, it's almost a machine. You're getting up going, oh, yeah, we've got to go. And there is a time limit. They're saying 12 months. Everything has to be where it has to be. I get the sense it's going to be an opportunity to buy that property as well. All right, or make it your own. There's something being gifted to you, but you know you're walking away from the things you don't need. Although there's a lot of things that you've loved and you've given your heart and soul to, you now know how to, you know what you want, and it's like, it's just amazing. This, you know, it's like everyone else may see the darkness, but you can see, because the sun is shining. There's a balance there, and you know exactly what's gonna balance for you. So yeah, Tracy, I don't know, I just get the feeling that you've been placed in that position for a reason. It's like a little hub, you know, but there's connections from the past there. There's some karmic stuff. When I get some time to spend over there, we can you know, just I don't know, walk around. I was actually thinking about past life stuff. I've got quite a lot of ideas actually, so I do want to chat to you. But we're in a situation at the moment of manoeuvring, okay, and I'm just trying to finish some work off as well and do something exciting. But I would really like to involve your place, so yes, let's get together for a gin. Okay, Tanita, are you gonna pee, Shay? Don't pee in the pool. God, I just see, it's like ages to Wednesday, isn't it? I just like, oh my God. And it's men tonight, isn't it? Maybe I could just dress up as a man. Maybe. Okay, so Tanita, yes, you can have a quick reading. Sorry to keep you waiting, my darling. Okay, right. Oh, lovely. Okay, rebirth card. Things are regenerating. Things are growing again. I'm actually getting cellular stuff, so I don't know if this is a health thing as well. It feels like your whole body is regenerating. Something is finalising as well. If you've got a contract being done, or there's something that, an issue that you've been trying to resolve, it is finalising. Someone up there is finalising it. All the paperwork is being done. You will, you're doing it today. You're doing what? You're doing the man's one, or you're actually taking part in the one, or you're actually taking the class. I'm confused now, Shelley. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll give you a call in a minute. Okay, so it's back to Tanita. So this is, I feel like something is going to be finalised in the next few days. There's signing on the dotted line. There's a situation, it could just be in your mind where you're thinking, right, I'm done with that. I'm now going to move on. This is my decision. This is what I'm going to stick with. I feel like somehow in some situations you've been put in the middle of stuff, or choices have been put on your shoulders as well, and I'm just getting a sense of release and a finality, and you feeling like I'm back in me again now. This is who I am. I need to just think for myself. I need to do things for myself. But I do get the sense that it's something that you haven't heard from, or you've been wanting to sort out, and it is going to get sorted. Okay, that's the message. But that's from a woman in spirit who is with you all the time. She writes words down. I feel whatever you're writing, she helps you make decisions. You know, you like get a piece of paper and you're thinking, oh, what do I write? And then suddenly it starts working, and then you just start writing. Do you want to like not do that, because that's my desk? Thanks. She just comes in and nicks stuff. She just like walk away with stuff. Gets her head in a drawer. It's actually Right, so this woman in spirit is, again, I'm just getting finalised. She's like finalises things for you. She gives you the answers. She gives you the decisions. And so like, oh good, yes, you do agree with that. It's like, again, when you're thinking, do I sign this? Do I not sign it? Or do I write yes? Do I write no? Suddenly all the answers start flowing. If you can connect with her generally, they're saying light a candle. You can't do it every night at midnight, all right? But they're saying it's sort of special nights, like full moons, that type of thing, or in the night. Light a candle and connect when you're calm and you're rested and you're relaxed. And when you're feeling really cleanse yourself, have quartz crystals. Is your marriage worth it? Do you feel it's worth it? Listen to your heart. That was the answer at the beginning. What does your heart tell you? If you value yourself to the highest and you know what your value is, listen to that and what price you put on that, and then ask yourself, is that marriage living up to that? Is that marriage the same value? Is it giving me what I really want? What do I aspire to be? Does this tick all the boxes? Can it work? Do I love? Do I have passion? Does it give me the balance, the fulfillment? You're the one that can answer that. I feel like you're being ignored or you're not being heard, but then this is about bearing your soul. You know, this is about suddenly saying, well, actually, this is what I do want. And trusting that you can. Somehow the balance has gone like this, and it's like somehow you've lost you. That's what I'm saying. There's the regeneration. When you become yourself, you'll be able to go whoosh, you know. Let's do this, you know. This is what I want. Come along with me or not. You'll probably be surprised. I get the sense that the insecurity isn't on your part so much, it's on the other side. Shush, Frank, please. Yeah, okay. All right. It's only a dog hunt. Come on. Okay. It's all kicking off here. Yes, I had a mad dog in the corner as well. Just let it go. So I hope that's helped you a little bit. If you want any more details on readings, again, you want to connect with a group or whatever, then do get in touch with me. We can do it via Skype. It doesn't have to be in the house. I do a lot of phone call readings. It makes little difference to me whether it's written or audio. Go to the website, check it all out, guys. There is an offer now for a past life reading and information about that. And also, if you're looking at psychic art, I'm now going to love you and leave you because my coffee is cold and my dog is losing the plot, and I think my cat is about to do something not good. You're welcome to Lita. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.